Failure is a detour, not a dead-end street. Failure is temporary and can be avoided by doing nothing. Every failure is a step to success. Failure can help shape you and pave the way to success. Failure is success in progress. How you deal with mistakes is more important than avoiding them. Don't fear failure. It's better to fear not trying than failure itself. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Great attempts can be glorious even if they fail. I failed my way to success. Setting high goals can lead to failure that's greater than other people's success. Most people don't reach their dream not because of failure. Most people don't live their dream because they give up. You see, it's not the failure that stops us but that most stopped at their first failure. Those who succeed don't stop at one failure. They don't stop at 10 failures. They don't stop at 100, 1,000 or a million. They say, this is Michael and I will do whatever it takes to achieve. I will learn the lessons from any failures. I will learn faster. I will work harder. I will work smarter, and I will not quite until my dream is a reality. That's the difference between success and failure. Failure makes winners stronger. Failure makes winners hungry, but it makes most give up. It makes most feel worthless. Winners don't enjoy failure, but they would never let failure stop them. Next time you encounter failure, you got to remember every great thing on this planet is here because the Creator learned what did work, but learn more from what did not work. When we are kids, we don't stop at failure. We first learn to ride a bike. It's failure. After failure we get knocked down time after time, but we get up and push full. It's a wheel chief, our goal of riding the bike, but then we get old and most of us get weak. We are too soft to get back on the bike. We come up with excuses. It must not be for me. No, he's just soft. No, you just lazy. Tell yourself the truth. Get back on the bike. Learn why you fail and make sure you don't fall again. Make sure you are stronger for having the less. Failure is not the end of your story. It is the start of your combat story. If failure was the end of your story, there would be no greats like Jordan, greats like Einstein, like Edison, like Oprah Winfrey. If these people stopped at failure, the world would not be filled with their greatness as it is today. Failure is nothing but a lesson to the winner. Failure is nothing but motivation to the winner. Failure is fuel. No one likes to fail, but the difference between those that win and those that lose in life is the winner decides a better meaning for their failure. They decide never again. They declare, I will be better next time. Don't let failure stop you at wrong. You let it develop you. Failure is not the end, it's just the start of your comeback story. The only way you can call it a failure is if you quit. If you keep going, it's only a hurdle one you will overcome. The only way you can fail is if you quit. Never quit, keep pushing, you will get there in the end. Failure doesn't exist in the mind of a champion. All it does is push them to a higher level. Are you a champion? Will you accept failure or keep going? Let me listen. A plan to listen. Come out stronger than before and keep going. Some people feel failure so much they never try. They never even start. Some people give up right when they are about to succeed. They were so close when they threw in the towel. Don't let that be you. Thomas Edison didn't fail. He found 10,000 ways that did not work. Guess what? He only needed one way that did. What Einstein said, failure is success in progress. Failure is just one more way not to do something. Keep going and you will succeed. Keep going and you will succeed. Failure is not the end of your story, it is the start of your combat story. If you use failure as fuel, you can't really fail. If you use as a mortar base, you cannot be defeated in the long term. If you lose to try, use to make, it can never break. If you never accept defeat, you can never fail. Refuse to be defeated. Refuse to be defeated. Learned unless find a new path in a different way to your goal. There's always a way. Sometimes I tend to think, is there really a difference between Success and failure. Well, many of us, we tend to deal with the failure first. The failure starts to put a fire inside our stomach to go out there and chase the things that we truly want. Now you ask yourself, what was the reason you wanted to be what you wanted to be? What was the reason why you wanted to start that business? What was the reason why you wanted to try to make it to the NBA or the NFL? For the MLB, some of us play championship games, some of us play playoff games, some of us win the championship, and some of us never make it. I remember the year when I watched the Brian James lose in the playoffs. I saw him run off the court when I was shaking anyone there. The media criticized him, but when I realized he was hurt, failure has that place in the price that he loved the most. But that following season, when he reached his success, that was because of the fails. It was because of faces they looked at him that looked disappointment. That off-season he made a decision, ladies and gentlemen. He made a decision to turn his failures into success. He made a decision to turn his pain into glory. To ask yourself, is failure and success really different? My opinion, they go in and hey, because a man can never learn without making mistakes and failing in life. Let's embrace it all. You embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Instead of seeing it as a dead end, envision it as a fork in the road, offering you valuable insight into which direction to take next. Each failure brings with it a wealth of knowledge about what doesn't work. In turn, gets you one step closer to discovering what does. Thank you. Hope you all like my video. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel.